Hello again and welcome to Floribunda. This is the Florist channel and I'm just gonna do a couple of basic hand ties. Here we are with the tropicals. So we're just going to unwrap them first. Separate the flowers from the foliage. And then with the leaves, what we're going to do is curl them round and just staple them. If you just put the leaves in like that, there's no body to your bouquet. So what you want to do is create a nice chunky base. So again, fold it around. These are called black tie, Tricantia. These are our best seller in the shop. And with this one it's quite wide, so I'm just going to shred that in two. And then you can staple both sides. So you get them. Do one slightly higher. Or you can twist it around. Okay, so I've curled my Tricantias up. So what I'm going to do now is grab all the foliage in my hand, give it a spray with leaf shine. Customers love to see beautiful glossy foliage. Just finish, gives it that finishing touch. Now we've got this tape, binding tape. Some people use string, but I always find the tape's a lot easier because you just get a length of it and stick it to the bench so it's all ready to use. So you're going to make the bouquet now. I've got all my flowers lined up nicely. So first of all, we'll start with one of these bad boys. And you're going to make the bouquet. Imagine the best way I could describe to you lot is a bottle of wine, and that's your tying point, and you curl your finger and thumb around, and you're not going to hold it too tightly, and that's called your tying point. And what I'm going to do is keep adding the flowers, opening up my finger and thumb, I've got a couple of them chunky boys in there, and just keep adding. There's no set method. All you do is, there's no set method to what you're putting in, but you don't want to put all of the same flour in at the same time. So I'm just creating a nice little mixture there. My banana is pretty much a focal flower, so you really want that in the middle. So just loosen your grip and squeeze that down the middle of your bouquet. And if you've got soft stems and you're pushing something through, all you do is go like that and then give it a little wiggle, and you can see your stem underneath, and then you can grab it underneath and pull it down, and that way it stops your stems breaking. Say for instance a gerber stem would be very difficult to do like that, but if you pull it through soft, it just sorts it out. So what you want to achieve is a dome shape. You don't want it to look like a black hole. So your middle flower will be your tallest point, and then it'll be gradually curving away like the brow of a hill. And then as you're making it, you just keep adjusting your flower heads, because some of them will go in the wrong place where you don't want them to go. And then I've saved my palms for the outside. 1, 2, 3 of them. Just checking everything looks visually pleasing. Yes, I'm quite happy with that. So all we do now is where your tying point is, get your tape which you prepared earlier, put it under your thumb and tape around and tape around. There you go. So now we're going to cut the stems. You have to leave about, from the tape, the size of your hand up to your wrist is where you're going to cut the stems. Always have a bin underneath, you can hear it clanking away there. Or try and keep the workbench nice and clear. So I've got the size of my hand. And that should stand up perfectly. And what we always do is we always spray all the flowers with Chrysal Glory, and what it does is it protects, it puts a coating on the flowers almost like double glazing, and it keeps the moisture in. Now some people would only use that for weddings or contract work, but we use it in the shop for everything, and you get the customers coming back saying, oh, your flowers lasted a lot longer than anywhere else. And also what we do is we precondition them as soon as you come in the shop with Chrysal, but we'll venture onto that on another video. I'll carry on with my wrapping now. So we've got some black sallow, because that looks pretty classy with the tropicals. We're going to cut 2 lengths, about 14 inches. So I've just got 2 pieces like that. Now what I'm going to do is just fold it up, putting a slight angle on. If you put it on the wall you'll be able to see it better. So I've not folded it quite straight, I've put a bit of a twist on it so it just makes the star shape. So then you put your bouquet on the bottom of the cellophane, and all you do just grab it and it goes round naturally. And then with my other piece exactly the same, fold it up slightly to the side, and then turn your bouquet upside down so you've got one piece was on the bottom, twist it around, you've got your bouquet wrapped up beautifully there. Now all we need to do with that is put some sellotape on it. Just go and grab that. I felt like an air hostess then. giving it all this. There we go. And when we go out of the shop as now, the final thing to go on the bouquet as a point of wrapping is some raffia. We just have a bundle of natural raffia hung up, and we just cut a few strands off, and then that goes around the tying point. So we've got the pot tape, then sellotape, and then a simple raffia bow. And the good thing about tropicals is they last so long, especially now it's summertime. You can get to sometimes even 3 weeks, and the foliage lasts maybe 4 or 5 weeks. So people will keep the foliage and come back for some more flowers to go with the foliage in the bouquet. Okie dokie, that's that one. To do then, you've got it so it stands up nicely. Just say yes, no problem. And I'll use a green cellophane because that'll show up well on the video. I'm going to cut 2 squares of green cellophane, approximately 1 metre. And all you do is make a star shape, so you twist one around. And then in the middle of the star, this other cellophane, you sprinkle a packet of flower food. Put the flowers facing away from you on the cellophane. Lift the cellophane up. Have some sellotape ready. I always stick it to my legs so I don't lose it, or it will twist around and kink. Oh, all you do now, you know where your tying point is, so wrap the cellophane and scrunch it up where your tying point is, and then pull it up. Because you don't want a big massive ball of water at the bottom, especially now we're all on water meters. And then picked up my tape, my sellotape, there you go. So it's got the food in there, so all you need now is to add the water. Just down the middle. And they work out a good value as well for the customer, because they're not paying for a vase, they're actually getting more flowers for the money as opposed to more vase and less flowers. And we never really recommend baskets as well, because again, you're just paying for the basket. Okay, so we've got one of these transporter boxes. So all we've got to do with this is fold it up. Some of the colours on these are a bit minging, so what we do is we fold it inside so you've got the lovely natural look. And then it's just got an essence of colour on the outside. And then again, all we need now is the bow, the raffia bow. we will be doing a video showing different ways of making bows and things. So squeeze your raffia at the back. We're going to do videos on everything. And just a simple shoelace bow. And don't forget to subscribe or to like the video, because we really want to give you some useful tips, and all the stuff will be available online on our eBay shop, but we haven't got around to that yet, so it's only our second video. So until next time, thank you very much and happy floristry. Bye.